Hi everyone, welcome back to Julex Beauty. Today I have to do things a little bit different. I'm going to do a voiceover. My kids are in the house and it's too difficult to talk without interruption. So first I'm going to start off by using my Too Faced Hangover Primer. It's probably my go-to primer just because it's so hydrating and I do have a drier skin, but it also just preps the skin really nice for foundation. The brushes I'm going to be using today are the Sephora collection, the Pro Essential Brush Set in Rose Gold Edition. I absolutely love these brushes. This is a value of $414 and it is on the Canadian website for $219. I specifically love the brush case because it does have that folding capability to have them all stand up so that you can see what you're doing and what you're getting. The foundation I'm using today is the new Dior Backstage Face and Body foundation. I'm using the color 3N so that I can match my face to the rest of my body. I love this stuff. It's not a full coverage, which you would guess by the face and body title, but it is definitely buildable and my skin just looks like skin. Even my mom saw me the other day and said, wow, your skin looks so good. And that's not something she normally notices. It's such a beautiful finish and it is buildable so that you can build up without any kind of cakiness or anything. So you can see here, I'm just dotting some more product with my finger onto the areas where I feel I have more coverage, or I need more coverage, sorry. So one was a little acne spot that I had above my eyebrow, and the others are the lack of pigmentation I have on the side of my face. The concealer I'm using today is the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This one is in the color Vanilla. I do find it a little bit light, but it's nice for brightening. I do have two colors. I have Vanilla and I have Light Beige. I decided to use the Vanilla first, and you'll see that I use the Light Beige afterwards. And then I'm pushing that in to my skin with the Real Technique sponge. It's one of my go-to sponges as well. And I'm bringing that down where I want a bit more coverage right around my mouth and in the redness in my nose. I'm also pulling that down underneath my cheekbone, and that just helps accentuate my cheekbones a little bit more and gives that natural contour. I'm using the Sephora Pro Concealer Brush in number 71 and using Bobbi Brown's Shore. This is a cream shadow which dries down and does not crease. So very similar to the MAC Paint Pots, only this is by Bobbi Brown. And it's a very neutral color, which I really like. Now the shadow palette that I'm using is the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. This went on sale, which I had to grab this. I've always wanted this palette. I love the colors. And I think it was on sale. I can't remember how much. I will put that down below, but I believe I paid around $28 for it. So definitely check those sale prices in the Sephora on the Sephora website. I can't talk. On the Sephora website, because you really can get some great deals. So I'm taking the Sephora Pro Shadow Brush in number 14 with the Peach Merengue, and I'm pulling that just on where I want those brighter colors. Now the Sephora Pro Blending Brush and Peach Tea, and taking that in the crease for my transition color. So I'm a little bit behind. Then I'm going to take the Sephora Pro Small Brush in number 15 and dipping into Fresh Picked, and I'm taking that on the outer corner and building that up. You're going to see that I'm building up a lot of these colors. I always start off with a look not really knowing what I'm going to do, so I build with the softer color first and then add deeper as I go. I decided to do a halo look, so I'm pulling that Peach Tea into the inner corner and all through the crease as well. And I'm just not going up as high with my Peach Tea into that blending color. Sorry, Bailey's crawling on me right now. I'm also going to take that same color and pull it down on the bottom using that same small shadow brush. And you can see with that shadow brush, when you lay it flat, you'll get one application, and then when you put it on its tip, you can definitely get that more defined line. Now with that same brush, I'm going to use that same brush as I go, dipping into Peach Sangria, and I'm going to again build up that color onto the outer corner. I'm trying to work around my mascara, so I had a doctor's appointment today, and I don't like going just barefaced, so I did put some waterproof mascara on. So rather than taking my mascara off and doing this look, I decided to work around it. So that's why you're going to see that I'm placing my brush in different angles, like here, trying to avoid my mascara and work around it. Definitely not the way I like to work, and I'm taking that nice color. It's like a red color, and pulling that same color down underneath my bottom lashes. Now I'm just going to clean off my blending brush, making sure there's no product on there, and I'm going to make sure to soften those lines and clean up that outer edge with my finger just to make sure that it's nice and clean. Now I'm going to take the 03 satin, what is this? The bridal satin from Viseart, and I'm going to take that peach color and put it right where that light color is on my eye, and just tap it out over top of those darker shades. Again, taking my clean blending brush and making sure it's all seamless. Now I'm just evening everything out. I could see on that left side of my face that it needed to be brought up a little bit. So just tweaking as I go. Again, taking that blender brush and blending out what I just applied. Now I'm taking Just Ripe, and I'm gonna kind of do a cut crease. This is a blended cut crease. I just wanted to deepen that up, but be very specific, so you can see that I'm taking that brush and using the point to be very specific in the crease. And again, just pulling that, making sure that it's all seamless and connected. So on that outer corner. And blend, 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 blend. Now I'm going to take Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Caramel, and I'm using the new Sephora Pro Brow number 2. I'm going to brush through them first and then go ahead with my brow. This is something you guys have seen several times. I wanted a stronger brow today. I'm finding that, especially in the summer, my brow wiz isn't really giving me as much pigment as I'd like. So I decided to use the dip brow today, which of course stays all day and gives me more of a defined, stronger look, I guess you could say. Now I'm taking MAC Studio Chromographic Pencil in NC15 and W20, and I'm going to line the inner rim just to keep that nice and bright. Oh, and I used the House of Lashes Iconic. I just wanted to show you what it looked like before and after. I already had mascara on, so I didn't need to put some on, but I used the Bad Gal Bang Lash mascara to blend those in. And taking the Pro Angled Brush in 49. No, wait a second. That's not what I did. I went to the blending brush and went into Peaches and Cream, blended that top part out, which blended some of my crease color out, so then I went back in and defined that again. Now I'm going to take the Pro Angled Brush in number 49 with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Deep. I'm using that as my contour color. So that's a little trick. If you don't have a bronzing powder, or if you find that you're having a hard time getting colors that you like, go up a couple colors in your powder and you can use that. Now with the Pro Precision Powder Brush in number 59, I'm taking my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder and basically doing exactly what that name says, and putting a veil over top of everything so that it's a nice blended look. This is where I use that light beige concealer, so a little bit of a different color, touching up and making sure that's nice and bright in the inner portion of my eye where I'm really dark, and blending that out, making sure that everything's nice and clean, because I did have a little bit of fallout as I was applying the eyeshadow. You'll see how that brightens everything right up and makes it so clean looking. You'll notice that I use my fingers a lot. I find that I can be very specific. I'm also not dirtying a lot of brushes, and I'm not wasting product, so it's not getting sucked into my brush. Now I'm using a very old product. I don't even think you can get this anymore, but it's the Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge in Stonewash Pink. It is a cream blush, but the Hourglass Veil Powder, it's so light that adding that cream over top doesn't affect it at all. There's no texture that happens, and I'm just blending that in with my sponge. Now I'm taking the Sephora Pro highlighting brush in number 98, dipping that into the Bobbi Brown Pink Glow highlighting powder and placing that all on the high points of my cheeks. I love this one. Gives a really nice, beautiful glow without it being so in your face. It's a very subtle color. Now taking MAC Liptensity Lip Pencil in Fresh Clay. I love these. I need to buy more. I absolutely love them. They're all sitting in my cart in the MAC on the MAC website, and I just haven't pressed checkout because the texture is so beautiful. You can get a beautiful crisp line, and it's so soft you can fill the rest of your lips in. Now this lipstick is so cheap. This is the Essence Lip in Cool Nude. I got this at Shoppers Drug Mart. I think I paid maybe $3 for it, maybe a little bit more. And the earrings that I have on today, they're from Forever 21. I ordered them online with a bunch of other stuff. Lots of stuff didn't work out, but I did love these earrings. And yeah, that's my final look. So I hope you like this video. If there's any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.